We talked about it being a possibility earlier on in the week, and it's already happening. WWE, at least for the foreseeable future, will have their shows with no audience at all. So, today we'll be going over the new format of WWE shows and the big reason why Paige was pulled from SmackDown at the last second. If you've been keeping up with other sports and their news, then you already know that there is no live sports on at this current moment. Everything has been put on hold and suspended until the world gets back to normal. NBA originally planned on doing what the WWE is doing, of having their shows done in front of an empty crowd. However, NBA's plan was breached after one of their own players became sick and was spreading it in the locker room, causing the whole league to be shut down. Every other sports organization is also put on hold with no time frame for a return. Even movies and TV show productions are being shut down, causing massive delays to every single movie and TV show release date. Fast and the Furious, which features WWE's John Cena, was set to release this spring, but has now been pushed back by an entire calendar year and will be coming out in spring of 2021. Other movies and TV shows that are in the works right now have also shut down production. Fox Studios, home of WWE Backstage, has also been shut down, causing that WWE show to go on hiatus. Now, when it comes to the WWE, their new format of having no fans in the audience can definitely work, but they have to make sure the superstars stay safe. Cancel any upcoming meet and greets, cancel access for the superstars, and just keep them safe because the immediate future of the company rests in their hands and their health. If one single superstar gets sick, we might see WWE go into a full shutdown like the NBA. So that's something that they can't afford to happen at all. With wrestling being a high contact sport and just the way they're heavily sweating all the time, you can only imagine how fast an illness could be spread around the locker room under those conditions. So that's where the fate of WWE is at right now. As long as every single superstar stays healthy, we'll continue to get empty arena shows. And that's another unfortunate reality we have to face right now. All WWE shows will be similar to what we saw on SmackDown. SmackDown with no crowd wasn't horrible by any means, and Triple H played a heavy role in keeping spirits up and putting smiles on people's faces, but it still is something really different and is going to take a while to get used to. This will also play a role in changing WWE's major plans, such as Paige's return. Before the whole sports world was put on hold, Paige was set to return to confront Bayley on SmackDown, but WWE turned it around and said that Paige couldn't make the show due to travel issues, and with everything going on with the world. This could be a believable excuse, but it wasn't the truth. Apparently, Paige's role in the show was pulled since it was in the Performance Center in front of no live audience. So what does that tell us? It seems that whatever Paige was going to do or say was going to be quite big, and WWE wants an audience for it. Now, when you think of that, the first thing that pops into your head might be that this announcement is related to Paige's in-ring return. Over the last few weeks and the days leading up to what was supposed to be her SmackDown return, there was this very small rumor and belief going around that this segment with Paige could have told us if she was cleared and the direction that WWE was going to take her. Even in a recent interview, Paige clearly states that her neck is improving and that her return was no longer impossible and to never say never. So, could that be the reason why WWE has decided to delay Paige's announcement and segment until the fans are back? It's definitely looking like a good theory and possibility for what WWE is hiding about Paige. We've heard the rumors that doctors have advised Paige to never wrestle again, but now we're starting to hear these return rumors going around. So, who knows what to believe anymore? As far as a WrestleMania update, things are still not looking good, and it's almost a sure thing that Mania isn't happening on its original date. It's reported that Vince McMahon isn't letting it go and is going crazy trying to find a way to keep the show going. But in today's current environment, it's just over. There's nothing Vince or WWE could do, and the show is going to be canceled. The state of Florida gave WWE a few days to come to a decision, but Florida has already said that if WWE can't make the decision, then they'll step in for them and make the decision. Right now, WrestleMania only has two options. perform in front of an empty crowd like the other WWE shows, or postpone it until summertime and maybe even the fall of 2020. And it's looking like the summertime may be the best option because a WrestleMania in front of an empty crowd will be pretty depressing. The only downside to pushing it until summertime is that all of these current storylines will have to be extended for several more months, which could be a good thing for storytelling and build-up, but that may be stretching it out too much. So don't get your hopes up for WrestleMania happening on its original date, especially considering that all of the European fans are unable to come to the show, so they may already be looking for refunds. What are your thoughts on WWE putting Paige on delay the status of WrestleMania? Leave your comments, don't forget to subscribe, and leave a like if you enjoyed. Thanks for watching, guys.